Good morning children. Welcome to the EVS class. How are you all? I hope you are doing well at home. Now I have made this video to show you the question answers which you will do in the notebook. We have already discussed this in the online class, isn't it? We have discussed about the features of living things. How can we control the pollution which comes out of the factories? What is soil and its importance? Soil erosion, and I had also shown you 3 experiments. Now again I will discuss this in this video. Okay, you will watch all this in the PPT now. Okay children, so first of all, features of living things that I have shown you with the pictures, you can write those features. Then how to stop pollution? We can stop pollution from coming out of the factories, which is released by the factories, by installing filters, cleaners, noise pollution, noise proof machines. Then we can also make the factories away from the residential area where we live, away from our houses, isn't it? Now the next is, what is soil? Soil is the mixture of rocks, water, air, minerals and dead animals and plants. Okay, it has the layers. Now I will show you how. Okay, here, as I had shown you in the class also, you can see this. Here you can see the pebbles, the small stones is the bottom layer. Then the little thick sand is there, and then here it is the layer of clay which is very thin. Okay, and now you can see the humus is floating on the topmost layer. This is dead plants, okay, leaves. You can see they are floating on the water. So these are the layers. Again, you can watch children if you want. You can have a closer look. Now children, 2 more experiments that we have to do is to show that soil contains water and air. Okay, you will put some garden soil in the jar like this, glass jar, and you will cover the glass jar, and then you will place it in the sun in your balcony. Okay, understood children? You will keep it for few hours. When the sun sets, you can just check. You will find the droplets on the bottle, on the top surface of the bottle. Those droplets will tell us that there was water in the soil. Soil contains moisture, isn't it? So this experiment will show us that soil contains water. Now the second experiment which you are going to do is, bring closer. We will again put soil in the jar and we will put some water. You will see something, notice something. Okay. Can you notice something here? Yes? Can you notice something? What is coming out of the water? Can you see that on the top layer of the water you can see the bubbles are coming out? Why these bubbles are coming out? Because soil contains air. Soil has air in it. Children, let's see the PPT now. We will do the question answers of our environment. Okay children? So our first question is, what are the features of living things? As we all know that all living beings grow, whether they are human beings, plants or animals. Here you can see the child has become an adult, seed has grown into plant and eggs have become frogs. All living beings breathe.
Human beings, they take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Same way, the animals also take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. But in plants, they take carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Slide is all living things need food to live. Yes, children, we all cannot survive without food, and even the animals, they cannot live without food. Plants also make their own food. They make their food with the help of sun, water, soil, and air. All living things move on their own. Am I correct, children? Yes. The birds, they fly in the sky on their own. We also walk or move on our own. And even the animals, they move on their own. Children, our second question is, how can we control the pollution which is caused by the factories? As I have told you earlier also, that we can install filters which cleans the air as well as the waste. And second is that we can install soundproof machines. We go to the next question. What is soil? We walk on the soil, we drive on the soil, and we also plant trees in the soil. Now, as you can see in the next picture, the soil looks like this. It is the mixture of sand, clay, and rocks. So children, now again I repeat, what does soil contain? It contains humus, the topmost layer, then clay which has very thin particles, sand which has thick particles, and pebbles are the small stones. So children, let's see what is there in the jar, the layers of soil. The lowermost layer is gravel, which is small stones. Then we have sand particles. After that we have silt, which is the mixture of sand and clay. There is clay float in the water, and what is floating on the topmost layer is humus. The parts of dead animals and plants is called humus. Children, our third question is, why is soil important to us? Yes, soil is very precious and we should take care of it. It is used for growing plants, and it also gives us rocks and minerals. We get precious stones and metals like iron, silver, gold, etc. from soil. It is also used for making bricks. And why do we use bricks? We use bricks for constructing our houses. Soil also cleans the underground water. Underground water is used for drinking and for other purposes. And the farmers also give the underground water in their fields. Our fourth question is, what is soil erosion and how can we control it? As you can see in this picture, there are huge ditches and channels in soil. How are they constructed? They are constructed due to heavy flow of water. Yes, children, soil erosion is the natural removal of soil by the action of water or wind. Yes, children, when there is heavy rainfall, the water takes the soil along with it. And when there is strong wind, the soil also blows with the wind. Can you see in the picture here? The water and the strong wind. So children, soil erosion is not good for the plants. So how can we control soil erosion? We can grow more and more plants, because the roots of the trees or plants, they bind the soil and it does not allow it to flow with the wind or flow with water. And we can also construct dams to control the water flow. Children, our last slide is of experiments to show that soil contains air and water. In our first experiment, the water droplets in the bottle will prove that soil has water in it. And in our second experiment, when we pour water in soil, the bubbles come out. So it will show that the soil contains air in it.
These two experiments you will be doing at home, and you will click the pictures and send it to me. Okay, I want to see whether you have done it or not. Okay children, thank you very much. Have a nice day.